Cancer, welcome in, guys. We're going to take a look at your mid-month overview for the month of April. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. We're going to look at your career. We're going to look at your current love situation. We're going to throw in the singles just to see if there's something going on for them. Okay? So, with all of that said, let's look at your career. Let's see what's going on. Money, career. What do you need to know mid-month from now until the end of April? Six of Wands, lots of recognition coming in. I feel like people are just loving whatever it is that you're dishing out. You got that Six of Cups, that King of Cups. I'm sorry, the Six of Wands, that King of Cups. There's something about you that people are just drawn to you right now. It looks like the career life is going pretty damn well. And you're controlling this. You're commanding the attention and controlling how things are flowing, especially with that King of Cups, because he controls the flow of the ocean. All right. You got the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Three of Cups. You know what's interesting? I feel like there is, for some of you, this is like an opportunity that is missed. But I feel like this is an opportunity that you are rejecting, that you are getting the choice to be able to not, commingle with whoever is offering something to you. It's like I don't think it's anything to where you are suffering from not taking this opportunity. I just feel like you're deciding not to jump on board because it would only be a burden to you. It would add more to your plate than what you need at this time. Give me more on that Three of Cups, because weirdly enough, I feel like this is these are people that you're very familiar with, and it doesn't feel like who you work with directly. Because it feels like a closing out, like maybe an old company wants you to come back, or they offer you a position, something that at one point you wanted and now you don't. You're over it and you've already closed that door. I just feel like you're over it and you've closed the door, and that's why you're not taking the opportunity that's being presented to you, because you're like, it's not an opportunity to me anymore. What else? You got the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Pentacles. There may be also something that you're having to either go back to school, or you're having to gain some additional skills. You're not thrilled about it, I'll tell you that. You're not super duper like impressed. You're not really happy about it. I just saw 333 on the clock, but I mean, you know that it's something that you have to do, so you're getting to it. What else? From now to the end of the month. Hanged Man. You received some incoming communication on something you've been waiting on. What's the outcome of that? Temperance in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's a decent outcome because well, yes, you have the Temperance in the reverse. This is something that it's like you've been waiting on it, and you're kind of getting pissed off with how long or how much the delay was on getting the information. But I do feel like this could be a job offer, this could be a promotion, this could be more money. Whatever it is, it does put you in it puts you in a secure financial situation. Queen of Pentacles, she's able to handle things on her own. She's independently stable. Star card. Yep. To the Fool card. Yeah. This is something new, exciting. You're ready to jump into it. And I feel like this like the outcome is exactly what you wanted. This is going to get you to where you're wanting to be. So I do see positive outcome with that. Give me more on their career and their cash. Now to the end of April. That was an ugly shuffle. Okay. Four of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords. You need to rest. I be telling y'all this a lot. I feel like I always have to tell y'all need to take a break. You need to rest. But I think from between now to the end of the month, you're actually acknowledging it because your body is telling you, I need a break. I need to rest. You're acknowledging, like you understand, you know. You can't ignore it because your body is going to tell you that you need to take a break. So just make sure that you're doing self-care. You're resting when you're supposed to. You're not just always doing work, work, work. You are not burning yourself out. This energy will want you to burn yourself out because it's so much fire energy. Your cardinal sign, you're going to just suck that right on up and want to just go like the Energizer Bunny. You can't. Our bodies can only do so much because if you do that, then what's going to happen is that you become inconsistent, like your work gets sloppy. And I know that you guys care a lot about your work. You care a lot, like you pride yourself on your work. So just make sure that when you need breaks, you take breaks, okay? You have the Queen of Swords that's here. You're cutting something out. What are you cutting out? Eight of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Cups. There's some sort of confusion. Some sort of problem or situation keeps coming up and you get to the bottom of it. You're able to finally figure it out and gain some clarity on that situation. What's the outcome of it once Cancer gains the clarity that they need? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Moon. Well, you're definitely keeping your feelings to yourself. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse? Tower. Oh, whoa. Because whatever this is that you're finding out, whatever the problem is that you're seeing, because I feel like it's a recurring thing that keeps popping up at work or with your money, you're going to keep this to yourself and you're going to change things to benefit you. And you're keeping it to yourself so that way you basically can, make it work for you where other people are not included, because I think that the problem is dealing with others. That's what I think this is. I think the problem is dealing with others. But you're in a place of power regardless. You have the Moon card. That's you. You already know when you're in the upright, this is putting you in a position of power. You're being empowered. But it just gives you insight and you're able to switch up some things. So, and y'all are pretty private about that type of shit. Like I've noticed in your readings, what you do is you'll keep that shit to yourself because you're trying to move in a way where others aren't messing that up. It's smart. It's very strategic. All right, let's go on to your current situation in love from now until the end of April. Current situation in love. What's going on? Your current situation. You got King of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the High Priestess in the reverse. It's no secret. Like I do feel like you are disconnecting from somebody emotionally or a situation. Yeah, it's just not working for you. You may even come out and say that in these next 2 weeks. Mercury just went into Aries. It's right for it. It's where people are blurting things out, and I feel like you're not going to keep a secret in relation to something that you just don't feel like we can't make this work. No matter how hard we try, no matter how much we try to manipulate the situation, this is just not working. Empress in the reverse, Five of Cups. Yeah. Some of you, I feel like you're gonna, well, it's not an L to you, even though I was gonna say you're taking the L, but in a sense, it's like, yes, I'm taking the loss. I'm letting it be a loss. It didn't get to where I wanted it to be. You have the Empress here in the reverse. To me, when I see that Empress in the reverse and we're talking about a relationship, this is like what you thought was going to be something big, and you were going to nurture it and take care of it and do all the things as, the motherly Cancer sign. And it didn't end up that way. And so now you're like, okay, I'm not happy. And I'm going to have to disconnect myself and distance myself as far as possible emotionally, and just take this as a loss. Take it as a learning lesson, not a loss, but a lesson. You learned something. How's this person feeling? Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. This person is like, I tried everything that I could do, and I kept getting the same result. I tried with Cancer. So this person feels like they went above and beyond. They went outside of their normal. They went outside of their normal boundary, and they really tried to make things work, but it still was the same old, same old. Nothing really changed. Give me more on how they feel. Ooh, this cards. The Sun. Ace of Pentacles. This person feels like okay, it's interesting because although this person is saying like, I've given it my all, I've really put in the work, I've really put in this effort, I've continuously did this and did that, they're also not giving up. I don't feel like this person is giving up. I feel like they're like, but we can start over. We have a shot at this. We can really try again. You got Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces energy here. So while you are like, not saying that you're just throwing it away frivolously. I'm not saying that, but it's more so of like, you're like, I'm accepting it for what it is, and this is what it is. This person is not accepting it for what it is. This person is saying, no, but we can try again. We can just try it differently. All right, give me more. Page of Cups in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. I do not feel like you're going to allow this person back in. I feel like you have already decided for this person that they're not going to change and they're not going to grow. And with that Wheel of Fortune there, it also lets me know that they have been doing the same thing and expecting different results. Even if they said, oh, I've done this and I've done that, this person is not getting it. They're not getting the lesson. And so for you, you're like, I see this. I see what it is. You're immature. You're not on my level emotionally. I'm going to leave you out in the cold. And so I feel like that's what you're deciding. Anything else? Yeah, you don't want to be bothered with it. I feel like for a lot of you, especially during this time, everything can change, right? Energy can change. I don't know what's going to happen next month, but during this time, Nine of Swords in the reverse to the Page of Swords. I think to ease your mind and to not be so stressed out about this connection, you're just going to completely go silent. I don't really see you wanting to communicate with this person. And that's probably the best for you, especially if it's something that's causing you stress. All right. Oops. Let's go on to the single lifers and see what's going on for them. Anyone coming towards my Cancers from now to the end of the month? Anyone coming towards Cancer from now to the end of the month? You got Queen of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, watch out. You got somebody here that's already in a relationship. You may already know who this person is, but you got somebody here that has someone already, but they're pretending like they don't. They're like, no, 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 don't look at that. Don't look at the elephant in the room. Just focus on me. Focus on the positive. Don't look at the negative. That's what this person is saying. But you have somebody here who is masking, who is pretending as though. But they're already in a relationship. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So Queen of Wands in the reverse is my other woman or other person, you know. So there's somebody else. But this is the person that's coming towards you. Give me more. Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that is new. 6 of Wands in the reverse. And on an ego trip. Okay? You're going to quickly find that out. There's a lot of insecurities with this person. And I think that they're really good at hiding their situation. However, you are psychic, so you'll probably pick it up quickly. Give me more of who's coming towards Cancer. Jeez Louise, man. King of Cups. Empress in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You also got another... Okay. You also have another person coming towards you. You got King of Cups here. This is somebody here who could be a water sign. They're emotionally intelligent. They have control over their emotions. So they're not like a bunch of outbursts or anything like that. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Empress in the reverse. They may have just gotten out of something serious. Or, you know, their last situation was something serious. They're not in that anymore. They're starting over. Yep, they're starting over. Look, you got Page of Cups here. So this is someone that is new coming your way. I don't know if I like this, though. You got the Emperor in the reverse. Give me something about that. Why the Emperor in the reverse? 2 of Cups. There's a control issue here. Do they want a relationship? Yes. Are y'all very, like, compatible? Yes, because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, but I want to know why is there the Emperor in the reverse? What is it that they're trying to control? What are they trying to control? High Priestess. 4 Swords. They're trying to keep their distance. Why? Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Oh, because this one that got out of something. So you got one that's in something. You got another one that's out of something. Hell, it could be the same person. Maybe they were in something, then they got out of it. But it feels like 2 completely different energies, to be honest. They're trying to control the flow of how the relationship goes because that other person that they were with, even though that is ended, so that's ended, but the fact that this is coming up as the Queen of Pentacles makes me think that they have a child together, and the situation is stressful. So it's almost like they're trying to keep that distance, you from this other person, so that way it does not create an issue. They're trying to, unfortunately, kind of keep you like a secret. Ooh, Cancer. So this is so dramatic. Okay. What's going to happen with this? What's the outcome of that with Cancer? Three of Cups in the reverse. Devil. 10 of Wands. Okay. They're going to get obsessed with you and want more than just friendship, more than just hanging out. I don't know if you're going to want to do that, because I see you kind of being like, ooh, I don't want any burdens. I don't want baggage. So y'all are going to have to tell me about that one. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like and hype button. And until next time, you guys take care.